Good evening and welcome to Xavier University of Louisiana Convocation Center. I am your broadcaster for this evening, Zora Thomas.
Welcome to the Xavier
Getting ready to
University
kick off
Convocation
our
Center.
game of the Xavier
This
Gold Nuggets against
evening's
LSU-Shreveport
matchup featuring
Pilot.
your Xavier University Gold Nuggets, who will take on the LSU-S Pilots.
Both teams getting ready to line up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of our national anthem. And now the starting lineup for the Louisiana State University Shreveport Pilots. A 5'5" senior from Dallas, Texas, number 1, Alexis Brown. A 6'3" senior from Teague, Texas, number 3, Destiny Roblo. A 6'0" senior from Texas City, Texas, number 4, Tasia Smith. A 6-foot senior from Minden, Louisiana, number 23, Derica Gilbert. And a 5'7" sophomore from Martinsville, Virginia, number 24, Tanasia Hairston. Please also welcome head coach Kyle Blankenship. And now the starting lineup for your XU Gold Nuggets. A 5'8" senior from Biloxi, Mississippi, number 14, Shyla McGee.
Shyla coming into this game in the second leading scorer, averaging 9 points per game. Going to be key for the offense this evening for the Gold Nuggets.
5'11" grad student from Mansfield, Louisiana, number 24, Taylor DeWitt.
Taylor DeWitt is the leading scorer for the Gold Nuggets. She's averaging 13.2 points per game. Total of 6 blocks and 31 steals so far this season. Jayla Williams. Strong on defense. Very much hounds all of her opponents in the backcourt. And number 33, Sierra Hedquist, 6'2" junior coming in. This is a great matchup for this evening. LSU Shreveport is coming in first in the Red River Athletic Conference, and Xavier is right behind them as second. LSUS has been just dominating absolutely in this conference, currently on a 20-game win streak, and Xavier on 8. LSUS is coming into this with an overall record of 22-2, and they're currently undefeated in the Red River Athletic Conference. Xavier's 8-1 at home, but LSUS obviously being 18-0 in the conference are 11-1 on the road. So we'll see whether Xavier can come up big and win at home today against this number 1 ranked team for the conference. Sierra Hedquist is matched off. Destiny Roblo. Hedquist able to pass it over to Jordan Manning in the tip-off. Trying to go inside to Taylor DeWitt. Taylor fighting her way and gets blocked, but the ball goes back to Sierra Hedquist. Able to go off the glass and get the 2 points. Put the Gold Nuggets first on the board for this evening. Going inside, left open.
2 points,
Destiny Roblo for 2. Jordan Manning left open, driving inside the paint, and getting blocked by Roblo.
Jump ball.
Trying to fight for the ball. Possession goes back to the Pilots. Xavier has done a great job applying pressure in the backcourt on their opponents this season. Able to get the ball to turn over. Manning going to Taylor DeWitt, who pulls up for 2. Ball bounces out. Roblo with the rebound. Foul called. Charge called on Alexis Brown.
Foul called on Alexis Brown, her first, team first.
Trying to go off the glass, rebounded again by Taylor DeWitt. Able to put it back off the glass and in.
2 points, Taylor DeWitt.
Foul called as Roblo tries to go inside.
Foul called on Sierra Hedquist, her first, team first. Destiny Roblo will shoot.
Senior at the line to shoot. Williams having passed it over. Taylor DeWitt gets knocked away. Going back to the corner, Sierra Hedquist, who fakes, goes inside the paint, pulls up off the glass, gets her own rebound. Fighting for the rebound again. A lot of contact inside, no foul called.
Jump ball.
Jump ball gets called.
Gold Nuggets have it.
Charlotte McGee left open, shoots for 3. No good, goes off the glass. Sierra Hedquist. Sierra shooting for 3. Too strong, goes off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Smith. Foul called against the Gold Nuggets.
Charlotte McGee, her first, team second.
Ten-second violation. Referees talking about their call. Your refs for this evening are Marlon Ramsey, Xavier Bell, and Marcus Brown for this Gold Nuggets game. And we're waiting. But as we talk a little bit more about Xavier's gameplay going into this evening, they have proved that when they do well or out-rebound their teams, they go 17-1. However, with those rebounds, Xavier has to make sure that there are not too many offensive rebounds and just able to convert, trying to go inside the paint, especially today against this dominant LSUS team. As we're waiting, interesting facts is that on this date, on February 15th of 1996, Xavier had actually earned their 20th victory of the season in a 70-52 decision against Tougaloo at the Barn. Any Xavier alumni or past people listening know what the Barn was here at Xavier, but now we play here in our beloved Convocation Center. LSUS fighting to get out the backcourt. Gets back into possession of the Pilots. Gold Nuggets are trying to fight. Going real tight on defense right now, applying a lot of pressure. Robo is trying to spin and get inside. Travel called. One too many steps on the spin. Going back over to the Gold Nuggets. Mickey going up top to Williams. Jordan Manning having to fight to get inside. Blocking foul called.
Foul called on Destiny Roblo, her first.
Jordan Manning now gets to the line. Gets to go to the line to shoot for two. Shot too strong, bounces out. Both shots bounce out. Charlotte McGee attempting to get the rebound. Going out to the corner, long three. Off the backboard, managed to get rebounded by Smith. Williams trying to stay tight, gets lost. Steal by Sierra Hedquist. Going over to Taylor DeWitt. Going up, gets blocked by Derica Gilbert. Going back into the possession of the Pilots. Xavier still up by 1 in this first quarter, score 4-3. Been a lot of tight defense played so far. High pass over to Roblo.
2 points, Destiny Roblo.
Pilots now back in the lead by 1. Taylor DeWitt trying to get around Smith, going off the glass and bounces it in.
Taylor DeWitt for 2.
Another high pass going back out to the corner, 3 taken. No good, it bounces out again and rebounded by Gilbert. Gilbert gets her own rebound, able to put it back in.
2 points, Derica Gilbert.
Manning guarded by 2 Pilots. Fighting to get the ball. Foul gets called as Jordan Manning tries to hang on.
Foul caught on Jordan Manning.
5 substitutions in for the Pilots.
Now has 3. Zaria Harlow, Patricia Sosa-Laura, Jalea LaFard, all in for the Gold Nuggets, along with Mary Wilkins.
4 subs in for the Gold Nuggets. Slow start for both of these teams. Both teams both have 4 subs coming in. Mary Wilkins trying to stay tight on Tillison. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Ball goes back over to the Gold Nuggets. Zaria Harlow puts a stop, tries to get, able to get her own rebound going, back up top to Mary Wilkins. Loses the ball. Harlow trying to get around. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Charge called on Jalea Lafargue.
Zaria Harlow, her first. That is 4 for the team.
Excuse me, foul called on Zaria Harlow. Christmas gets blocked by Harlow.
Defensive rebound, Patricia Sosalora.
Wilkins. Foul called Skylar Christmas.
Foul on Skylar Christmas, her first. That is 3.
Tatiana Tater now checking in for the Gold Nuggets. Tatiana Tater going around off the glass. Again, too strong. Sosa Laura able to get the rebound. Can't put it back in. Rebound by the Pilots. Trying to go inside. Tries to spin around Sosa Laura. Shoots it short. Perry. Jay Lafargue gets caught on the double dribble. Left open, trying to go inside. Perry shoots it too strong. Both teams struggling to get more points on the board. Harlow gets fouled on the way up by number 11, Taekwona Ross.
Foul called on Taekwona Ross, her first. That's 4 for the team. Zaria Harlow at the line for your Gold Nuggets.
First shot is good for Harlow. Second one bounces out. Able to get the steal, Tatiana Tater. Shot clock wasn't restarted. Harlow able to tie it up 7-7 here in this first quarter. Inside to Sosa Laura, fighting to get inside, goes under the basket. Ball goes back over to Pilots. Gold Nuggets right now shooting at 21%, going 3 of 14 so far. LSUS only getting 5 shots off right now, shooting at 66%. Going back outside to Williams, shoots for 3, bounces out. Coach is not happy. A high pass going over to Mary Wilkins. Driving to get past. Going inside. Throws it up. Good drive by Mary Wilkins to lay it in. Gold Nuggets bench 3 for Christmas. Rebound taken by Tater. Mary Wilkins. Harlow gets caught on the travel. Ball back over to the Pilots. Left inside. Tatiana Tater is able to knock it away. Erin Williams is able to get it back before she's fouled going up.
Foul called on Zaria Harlow. Her second, that's 5 for the team. Erin Williams is at the line for the Pilots.
Taylor DeWitt coming back to the table, looking to check in. Shot is good by Williams. Williams 2 for 2 at the line.
Taylor DeWitt back on the court for the Gold Nuggets.
DeWitt checking back in. Pilots tied it back up 9-9 with a minute left to go here in this first quarter. Julia Lafargue gets the ball knocked away by Williams, who's all the way down court. Passes it back to Christmas. Way too strong as it goes off the hands of the Pilots. Now back over to the Gold Nuggets. Shot put up by Lafargue. Rebounded by Perry. Christmas left open in the corner. Trying to get past Mary Wilkins. Spins under the basket, too short. Rebounded by Sosa Laura.
Sierra Hedquist on the floor for the Gold Nuggets.
Sierra Hedquist now coming back in. Pilots trying to get open. Williams goes inside to Perry. Misses and goes off the backboard. $15 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Both teams now have been keeping each other under 10. Tatiana Tater getting around, pulls up for 2. No good as we end this first quarter. Score 9-9. Possession starting off with the Pilots for the second quarter. Going inside to Smith, able to get the first bucket for the Pilots, coming back. Julie Lafargue. Foul called. And the Gold Nuggets going back into the possession of the Pilots.
Foul on Taylor DeWitt.
Number 30, Jada Williams checking back in.
Jada Williams in for the Gold Nuggets.
Going back outside, Alexis Brown going to the top, going up top. Williams playing tight defense, going inside. Ball gets blocked by Jalea Lafargue.
Rebound, Sierra Hedquist.
Taylor DeWitt trying to get around two Pilots. Ball gets knocked away by Johnson, number 40. Sierra Hedquist able to get it back and put it back in. Driving inside past Williams. Too short. Sierra Hedquist trying to get around, left open inside the paint. Tried to do a no-look pass to the corner to Taylor DeWitt. Brown passes it over to Hairston. Drives going off the backboard and in.
Tanisha Hairston.
Shyla McGee loses the ball. Derek Gilbert getting tightly defended by McGee, trying to find one of her teammates open. Ball knocked away. Jalea Lafargue goes over to Shyla McGee, goes up. Misses the basket. Rebounded again by the Pilots. Ball almost stolen by Sierra Hedquist. LSUS up by 2 here in the second quarter, 13-11. Brown trying to get past Williams. Goes back inside. Ball gets knocked away and goes back to the Gold Nuggets.
Raina Ross on the floor for your Gold Nuggets.
Number 10, Raina Ross, the 5'9" senior from Texas, now checking in. Shyla McGee for 3. Bounces out. Raina Ross trying to get past the Pilots. Off the glass and lays it in. Jada Williams trying to stay tight to Brown. Smith pumps the brakes, spins around and passes it back over to Johnson. Trying to find someone. Teammate left open for 3. And it's good.
Points.
Tiara
Hairston.
Hairston for three. Shyla McGee with the fake.
For two.
Both teams now warming up more after that first quarter. Gilbert spins around McGee, blocking foul called.
Shyla McGee.
Coach Bo Browder now talking to the refs about whether or not she goes to the line, make the shot.
Foul caught on Shyla McGee. Derica Gilbert is at the line for the Pilots.
Derica Gilbert gets to shoot. Makes it in. The Pilots now up by 4. Taylor DeWitt for 2, and it's good.
DeWitt, 2 points.
Gilbert trying to cross past McGee. Gold Nugget bench not happy.
Foul called on Shyla McGee.
The foul called on Shyla McGee. Almost able to strip it away from Gilbert.
3. Mary Wilkins back in for XU.
Mary Wilkins now checking in for McGee. Sierra Headcoast able to get the block on Johnson. Taylor DeWitt goes back outside to Williams. No basket called. She gets fouled.
Alexis Brown.
5 subs now coming in for the Pilots. Aaron Williams, Destiny Roblo. Tillison now checking in. Taylor DeWitt going back outside to Sierra Headcoast, who goes a fake. Goes down low to Taylor DeWitt. Fights and gets to the basket. All tied up again, 19-19. Tillison able to get past Williams. Loses the ball. Trying to drive inside. Going back over to the Gold Nuggets.
For the Gold Nuggets, along with Jalea LaFar.
2 subs back in for the Nuggets. Both teams getting a little bit more of a rhythm. By the end of the first quarter, both teams were shooting under 20%. LSU-Shreveport was shooting at 18.8% and Xavier shooting at 18.2%. Mary Wilkins for 3. Bounces out. Williams with the rebound.
Jayla with their offensive rebound.
Raina Ross driving inside. Off the glass, rebounded by Roblo. Back over to Roblo. Jump ball called. Jalea LaFar able to get her hands on it.
XU has it.
Jalea LaFar left open, shoots for 3. No good. Rebound taken by Ross of the Pilots. Tillison Trying to cross past Williams. Goes off the glass. Rebounded again. Ball is able to get bounced in by Roblo.
2 points, Destiny Roblo.
Julia Lafargue. Off 1 foot.
Julia Lafargue.
Step back.
For 2.
Good mid-range shot by Julia Lafargue. Tillison tried to draw the foul, and Williams was staying tight to her. Ball gets stripped away again by Julia Lafargue.
with the steal.
Slowing it down. Raina Ross trying to cross pass. Mary Wilkins left open. Sierra Hedquist pulls up for 2. No good. Gets rebounded again by Tillison. Left open. Ball gets blocked by Julia Lafargue. Gold Nuggets fired up. It's Patricia Sosa-Laura coming to check in. Julia Lafargue, both ends of the court.
And Taylor DeWitt.
Been able to doing really well in these last 2 possessions. Julia Lafargue playing tough defense, able to get the steal as well as a good layup for the team. Keep them tied up 21-21 here in the second quarter. Christmas gets a lot of contact trying to drive inside.
On the court for XU.
Tatiana Tater now checking in. Christmas wanting that foul. In the corner, Williams. Ball turned over to the Gold Nuggets. Tatiana Tater left open in the corner. And the 3 is good.
3 points. That was Tatiana Tater.
Foul called. Getting kind of chippy between the Pilots and the Gold Nuggets. Technical foul. Been a lot of contact between both these teams.
Technical fouls called on number 24 for Xavier, Taylor DeWitt. And also technical foul called on number 2 for the Pilots, Aaron Williams.
Both teams get called on a tech. Tatiana Tater with that last 3. Xavier is currently in the NAIA with their stats, 5th right now when it comes to 3-point field goal percentage. Coach Bo Browder not happy right now with these refs this evening. At the line to shoot, number 11, Ross.
Zaria Harlow in for the Gold Nuggets.
First one bounces out for Ross. Patricia Sosa-Laura with the rebound.
That was Taekwondo Ross at
2 minutes to go here in this first half. Xavier in the lead by 3. Julia Lafargue pulls back. Good for 2.
Julia Lafargue shot.
Goes underneath the basket. Sosa Laura able to get the block. Tatiana Tater goes to the corner. Charge called. Tater stepping over Roblo. Another tech called.
Technical foul called on Tatiana Taylor.
Xavier up by 5 here in this second quarter. Score 26-21. Tiara Tillison now gets to shoot. First one bounces out.
Tiara Tillison is shooting for the Pilots.
Misses both. Gilbert now inbounding for the Pilots. Jayla Williams staying tight on Alexis Brown. Passes it over to Ross. So foul gets called. Williams not happy. Wanted the push off to be called.
Foul called on Jayla Williams. First.
Browder's furious. Julia Farg now talking to the ref. Bounces in.
That was Taekwondo Ross at the line.
Bounces in for Ross. Pilots now within 2 with less than a minute to go. Julia Farg goes up top to Harlow. Williams trying to cross pass. Brown. Pilots bench wanted a travel called. Goes up top to Patricia Sosa Laura. Williams for 3. Off the rim. Ball knocked away, gets back to Harlow. A lot of contact as she goes inside and gets fouled.
Foul called on Taekwondo Ross. Her second, team first. Zaria Harlow will shoot for XU.
Harlow at the line to shoot. Second one bounces out. Rebound taken by the Pilots. Double team right now on Ross. Ball gets stolen away. Tater. Julie Lafargue left open, goes inside to Patricia Sosa Laura. Foul gets called on Roblo.
Foul called on Destiny Roblo. Her second. Team has 3. Patricia Sosa Laura at the line.
First one bounces out. Jada Williams now back in for the Gold Nuggets. 15 seconds to go here in this half. Pilots down by 3. Tillison goes to the corner, going back inside to Roblo. Goes under the basket and gets 2 more.
2 points to Destiny Roblo. That concludes the end of the first half. XU leads by 1.
Score is 27-26 here in this first half. We'll have more stats after this break. Getting fired up here between these number 1 and number 2 ranked teams here in this conference. Clock winding down as we kick off this second half. The Pilots are going to kick off this third quarter with the possession. Into the first half, both teams now shooting a lot better. Xavier shooting at 32%, LSUS shooting at 34.5%. Both teams increasing their energy. Strong defense being played on both sides, being aggressive, stopping each other from scoring.
Sierra Hedquist with the defensive rebound.
Sierra Hedquist trying to get under the glass. Ball gets knocked away. Going inside. Off the glass, not able to get it in. Roblo.
Sierra Hedquist.
Pass is too strong as Harlow chases the ball down.
Jalea Lafar again for the Gold Nuggets.
Jalea Lafar now coming back in. Passes inside. Roblo loses the ball.
Steal, Jalea Lafar.
Lafar trying to cross pass. Going back up top. Sierra Hedquist for two. And it's good.
2 points, Sierra Hedquist.
Brown trying to cross past Williams. Just slipped. A foul was called on Williams.
Foul caught on Jayla Williams. Her second, team first.
Crosses pass, left inside the paint. Not able to finish.
Jayla Williams.
Jalea Lafargue. Sierra Hedquist left open, fakes, stops again, steps inside, gets her own rebound, puts it back up off the glass. Harlow fighting to get inside and taken away by Roblo. Roblo crosses past Hedquist, trying to get past Harlow. He gets called on the foul.
Foul caught on Zaria Harlow, her third. That's 2 now for the team.
Xavier currently has 14 fouls. Basket made by Roblo. Pilots now within one, score 29-28. Pull up by Jalea Lafargue, and it's good.
For 2.
High pass over the back. Roblo stepping out of bounds.
Trisha Sosalora.
Raina Ross and Patricia Sosalora now
Raina
checking
Ross
in
on the court.
for the Gold Nuggets. Roblo is currently leading for the Pilots with 9 points. Jalea Lafargue. Raina Ross takes a spin off the glass, not able to get it in. Left down court, open, takes a stop. Pumps the break, Hairston is able to get it in.
Hairston.
Pilots now within one. Jalea Lafargue pulls up again for two. Bounces out. Going down court, has to take a stop. Travel called.
Traveling called on the Pilots.
Roblo turning it over to the Gold Nuggets. Jordan Manning driving inside. Blocking foul gets called as she tries to go up.
Foul called on Destiny Robo, her third. Team's first. Jordan Manning will shoot.
Jordan Manning now shooting for 2 at the line. Shots are good for Manning. Hairston going back outside to Gilbert. Passes it over top to Roblo. Goes off the glass and not able to get it in.
Patricia Sosa
Laura with the rebound. Jalila Farg crosses over, pulls up, gets her own rebound, goes back out to Raina Ross. Sosa Laura, charge called.
Foul called on Patricia Sosa Laura, her first. Team has 3.
Complete 5-player switch for the Pilots. Tillison able to get around the Gold Nuggets, driving inside the paint, drives and one.
Foul called on Patricia Sosa Laura, her.
Tillison, see if she can tie it up with this basket, and she does.
That was Tierra Tillison at the line.
Raina Ross gets blocked by number 33, Perry. Foul's called.
Foul called on Taquana Ross. Her third team now has 2. Raina Ross will shoot.
Taquana Ross with the foul. Rebound taken by Taquana Ross. Almost knocked away by Ross. Christmas left open, pulls up for 2, and it's good.
2 points, Skylar Christmas.
Manning trying to drive pass it over to Lafargue. Back over to Manning, who goes up for 2, off the glass. Sosa Laura able to get the rebound. Ross is able to get a hand back on it for the Pilots. Back over to the Pilots. Pulling up for 2. No good. Back over to the Gold Nuggets. Raina Ross left alone. Not able to get it in. Sosa Laura tries to get the rebound and goes back over to the Pilots.
Sia Hedquist back on the court.
Christmas. Saucy play. Not able to put it in. Fighting to get the ball back. Jump ball is called. Williams falling. Fighting to get it from Perry.
Tatiana Tater and Mary Wilkins, along with Jada Williams.
3 subs in for the Gold Nuggets. Wilkins, Williams, and Tater now back in. Julia Lafargue almost gets it knocked away by Tillison. Tillison trying to swipe. Going over to Tater. Sierra Hedquist trying to fake. Goes to the quarter. Williams shooting for three. Off the rim, rebounded by Ross. Tillison drives inside and gets two more for the Pilots. Mary Wilkins goes down low to Sierra Hedquist. Ball gets knocked away by Ross. Wilkins pulls up for two, and it's good.
2 points, Mary Wilkins.
Christmas trying to drive around. Foul gets called. She gets tripped up.
Foul caught on Jada Williams.
Number 4, Amaya Johnson, the New Orleans native.
Johnson in for the Gold Nuggets.
Checking back in for Julia Lafargue. Going back up, and it's good for Kenyelle Perry.
Kenyelle Perry.
Williams getting double teamed now. Sierra Hedquist left wide open.
2 points, Sierra Hedquist.
Able to get two more for the Gold Nuggets.
From Jada Williams.
Tillison gets fouled by Williams trying to play defense as she gets past her.
Foul called on Jada Williams. Her team has 5. Sierra Tillison will shoot.
Pilots up by 1. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Amaya Johnson pass out to Williams. Ball gets stripped away by Christmas, left alone. Goes off the glass and it bounces in.
2 points, Skylar Christmas.
Sierra Hedquist goes over to Johnson. Christmas tight on her. Tater trying to get around. Ball gets knocked away by Perry. Into the hands of Aaron Williams. Pilots up by 5. 2 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Tillison trying to cross pass. Slips and loses the ball.
Shyla McGee.
Shyla McGee now coming back in for the Gold Nuggets. And Taylor DeWitt. Ball goes back over to the Pilots. Perry gets called on the charge. Sierra Hedquist able to draw the foul.
Foul called on Kenyelle Perry. Her first, team third.
Shyla McGee gets over to Mary Wilkins, who's left open. Sierra Hedquist goes over to the corner, trying to get around Perry. Taylor DeWitt fighting inside and gets fouled on the way up. Gets to go to the line and shoot for 2.
Foul called on Tawana Ross, her fourth. Team has 4. Taylor DeWitt at the line.
Number 4, Destiny Roblo now coming in.
Tajay Smith in for the Pilots.
Excuse me, number 4 is Tajay Smith, senior forward from Texas City, Texas, now checking in. DeWitt going 2 for 2 at the line. Tillison. Christmas trying to drive past Williams. Able to bounce it in.
2 points, Skylar Christmas.
Mary Wilkins gets fouled, reaching by Christmas.
Foul called on Skylar Christmas. Her second team has 5. Mary Wilkins will shoot.
Too strong, bounces off the rim. Both shots go out for Mary Wilkins. Williams trying to take tight on Dillison. Trying to lock Tillison up on defense right now. Passes it back over to Smith. Less than a minute to go here. Smith trying to get past, spins around Taylor DeWitt. Not able to put it in as Mary Wilkins gets the rebound. Shyla McGee for 3. And it's good. Bouncing off the rim. Williams still trying to stay tight on Tillison, who's been driving past her. Able to draw the foul. Xavier down by 2. 24 seconds to go, score 43 to 45.
On Jada Williams. She has 3. Sierra Tillison will shoot.
First one bounces out. Second one bounces in. Pilots now back up by 3. One more possession to go here in this third quarter. Ball gets knocked away and taken by Aaron Williams. Goes inside to Perry. Back over to Tillison, who banks it in.
Sierra Tillison.
4 seconds to go. Shyla McGee gets it knocked away by Christmas, and the foul gets called just as the clock hits 0.
Foul call on Skylar Christmas. Her 3rd. Shyla McGee will shoot.
0.1 seconds on the clock, and Shyla McGee is going to be at the line to shoot. Shot bounces out for McGee. Now there's 1 second on the clock. Second one is good for Shyla McGee. Half-court shot taken off the backboard as we end this third quarter.
The end of the third quarter.
Scores 48 to 44. Pilots are in the lead. Kicking off the fourth and final quarter. Pilots are going to start off with possession. Going back inside, ball gets knocked away as Johnson loses a hand on it. Going to the end of the third quarter, Xavier shooting at 33% to LSU-S 41%. Tillison and Roblo are leading the Pilots with 10 and 11 points. Taylor DeWitt trying to drive and get inside, gets fouled.
Foul called on Tajay Smith, her first. Team first. Taylor DeWitt will shoot.
Taylor DeWitt and Sierra Hedquist leading scorers right now. 8 points apiece for the players. DeWitt now at the line to shoot. Shot is good for DeWitt. Trying to close the gap. Two for two at the line. Brown able to find Hairston. Smith trying to get past Sierra Hedquist. Trying to get the ball back. Harrison left open in the corner. Bench was trying to call it, and the three is good.
3 points. Tanisha Harrison.
Tanisha Hairston, Collins shooter. She was left open, and now she gets a three, putting the Pilots up back up by 5.
Foul called on Derica Gilbert, her first. Team second.
Shiloh McGee goes up top over to Taylor DeWitt, goes back under the net and gets called for travel. Brown tries to cross past Williams. Hairston, ball gets knocked away, still gets back in the hands of the Pilots. Brown goes inside, ball gets knocked away and gets into the hands of Shiloh McGee. McGee driving inside the paint, gets fouled on the way up.
Foul called on Alexis Brown, her third. Team third, Shiloh McGee will shoot 2.
First shot bouncing out for Shiloh McGee. Second free throw is good for Shiloh McGee. Williams trying to apply pressure on Brown, goes behind the back. Punches it inside, another basket by Gilbert.
Shot by Derica Gilbert.
Shiloh McGee goes off the backboard and goes back over to the Pilots. Long three taken. Rebounded by Taylor DeWitt. Shyla McGee tries to go back down low to Taylor DeWitt, loses handle on it. Williams trying to stay tight to Brown. Brown tries to go back to it, fakes, goes back over to Smith, who floats it up, bounces it off the rim and goes in.
2 points, Tajay Smith.
Williams driving, gets fouled, and one. Jayla Williams, freshman from Oakland, California. Jalea Lafargue and Zaria Harlow now checking back in.
Johnson. Jayla Williams at the line.
Williams able to get her own rebound. Sierra Hedquist goes down low to Zaria Harlow, spins around Johnson off the glass and gets it in.
Harlow for 2 assists from Jalea Lafargue.
Go Nuggets bench fired up. Now they're within 4, score 55-51. Brown goes back over. Foul gets called on the Gold Nuggets.
Foul called on Zaria Harlow, her 4th. Team first, Raina Ross checking in.
Raina Ross
Destiny Roblo
coming back in. Destiny Roblo from the Pilots now checking in. Roblo almost gets knocked away by DeWitt. Brown getting heavily defended by Williams right now. Off the right hand, Roblo still able to get the rebound, put back up by Smith and one.
Tajay Smith with the shot. Foul caught on Jayla Williams. Her 13th second. Tajay Smith at the line.
Patricia Sosa-Laura now checking in.
Patricia Sosa-Laura checking in for the Gold Nuggets.
Good shot taken by Smith. Able to get the Pilots up by 7, our largest lead of the game. By the end of the third quarter, we've had 7 lead changes, and 8 times that the teams have tied. Sosa-Laura tries to pull up for 2. Rebounded by Brown. Ball gets knocked away by Williams, and she gets the steal. Goes back over to Zaria Harlow. Floats it up. She gets another basket for the Gold Nuggets.
Zaria Harlow with the shot. Jayla also with the assist.
Long 3 by Brown. Just bounces out. Ball goes back over to the Gold Nuggets. Lafargue passing it over to Williams. Harlow trying to spin her way inside, off the glass, too strong, and it gets rebounded by Roblo. Ball gets knocked away by Raina Ross. Taken back by Gilbert. Ross matching up against Brown, goes behind the back, shoots it up. Sosa Laura gets the rebound. Shot clock violation called. Sierra Hedquist and Jada Williams now checking in for the Gold Nuggets. Tiara Tillison now checking in for the Pilots, and Taekwona Ross. Williams passes it over to Raina Ross, who pulls up for two. Too strong off the rim and rebounded by Hairston. Tillison crosses pass, floats it up with the right hand. Basket is good. Now a timeout taken by the Pilots.
Timeout.
Pilots up by 7, 3 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. Go Nuggets inbound. A lot of traffic inside the paint. Let's see if Leah Lafargue is able to create some space. Fades away. Pilots get the rebound. Tillison trying to create space. Goes inside to Roblo. Off the glass and rebounded again. Too strong and misses the rim. Lafargue crossing pass, going inside, floats it up. Misses the basket. Ball goes back over to the Pilots.
Foul caught on Taylor DeWitt. Her fourth. Team has 3. Shyla McGee back on the court.
Tillison goes to a high pass over to Ross. Switch off. Ross open in the corner, Hairston. And it's good. Turns to her bench.
3 points to Naisha Hairston.
Largest lead of the evening. The Pilots are now up by 10, 63 to 53. Less than 2 minutes to go. Harlow spins around, pulls up for 2, and gets fouled.
Foul caught on Taekwona Ross, her 5th. Zaria Harlow at the line.
Jayla Williams and Alexis Brown now checking in for the Gold Nuggets and the Pilots. First shot is good by Arlo. Rebounded by Hairston. Brown goes to the corner. Ball gets knocked away by Taylor DeWitt. Tillison, 7. Brown gonna have to shoot. Goes to Smith, who pulls up for 2. Off the glass and no good. Loses the ball and goes back over to Williams. Shoots it down court to Shyla McGee, who goes around the head of Tillison and gets another basket.
From Jada Williams. Timeout, Pilots.
Timeout taken by the Pilots. Xavier, 1 minute to go, trying to close the gap. .62 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. Pilots with possession, coming at the timeout. Ball almost gets knocked away. Tillison gets the ball. Harrison getting guarded by McGee. Williams is able to knock the ball away and goes back over to the Gold Nuggets. Tatiana Tater now checking in for Williams.
Tater on the floor.
Aaron Williams now checking in. McGee, leading 3-point shooter for this team. Tries to go inside. Ball gets knocked away and goes over to the Pilots with 35 seconds to go.
Tanisha Hairston back in, along with Jayla Williams.
Harrison of the Pilots and Williams for the Gold Nuggets are checking back in. Ball gets knocked away by Williams. Brown. Harlow has to foul. Less than 30 seconds to go.
Foul caught on Zaria Harlow. She has 5. Shalia LaFar checking in.
Ball gets inbounded to Roblo. Got a foul again with 24 seconds to go.
Foul called on Shyla McGee. She has 4. Team now has 5. Destiny Roblo will shoot.
Two teams always have tough matchups. In the series between these two teams, Xavier is leading 19 to 15, but in the last 15 meetings at LSU-S, it's been leading 9 to 6. The last time these two teams played against each other was January 18th in Shreveport, Louisiana, where LSU-Shreveport had won 61 to 59. Taylor DeWitt and Shyla McGee were leading scorers with 18 points, and Derek Gilbert from LSU-S was leading with 16. LSU-S in the rankings were the only team to actually get Red River Athletic Conference votes for the NAIA coaches poll. For preseason, LSU-S was picked first, and Xavier was picked third out of 12 teams. Time winding down. LSU-S is leading by 9 to come out of this timeout. .24 seconds to go. Xavier trying to separate. 23 seconds to go. Tater left open, shoots. Wanted a foul called. Air ball from Tatiana Taters. There's 17.8 seconds to go. Another timeout gets called by the Pilots. Tiara Tillison trying to find someone open. Gets it inside to Smith. Have to foul again. Gabrielle Morrison.
Gabrielle Morrison, her first.
Checking in
Team
for the
has
first
5.
time this evening.
Tajay Smith at the line.
Have 204 people in attendance this evening here in the Convocation Center for this women's game.
Derek Gilbert back on the court.
Gilbert checking back in. Shreveport now up by 11. running the same play. Williams going over to Shyla McGee, who shoots and gets fouled on 3 points.
Foul caught on Derica Gilbert, her second. Shyla McGee will shoot 3.
McGee gets to go to the line and shoot for 3. Second shot goes in, one more. Tillison gets fouled. Actually, a travel was called on Tillison. Ball goes over to the Gold Nuggets. McGee shoots for 3. No good. Williams goes back up. Morrison shooting for 3. And it's
3
good.
points, Gabrielle Morrison.
0.3 seconds to go. LSU-Shreveport Pilots are going to take this win here at home. Score 67-61 here in the Convocation Center.
LSU
By the end of the game, LSUS would be shooting at 41%. Xavier's 33.
Give it up for your Gold Nuggets.
Both teams were rebounding a lot this evening, even though Xavier out-rebound. For offensively, LSUS had a lot more defensive rebounds. Had 10 steals from Xavier, 7 steals from LSUS. Your leading scorers for this evening, Roblo had 13. 5 turnovers, 2 blocks, playing 21 minutes this evening. Also, Hairston with 13 points, shooting for 5 of 7, going 3 of 5 from the 3-point this evening. Xavier leading scorers, Shyla McGee with 11 points, going 3 of 9 with 2 assists, followed by Taylor DeWitt, who had 10 points, shooting at 50% this evening, having 1 assist and 1 steal. Now with the game over, our men's Gold Rush team are coming out this evening, getting ready to end this broadcast. Stay tuned for our men's game in the next 20 minutes.